Welcome to Vic's Flies, guys. I got this new setup a little bit in a different angle, so I hope you guys can see. We're going to tie a pink Charlie today. All it is, I got my wraps right here just for the sake of time. I'm going to add in some dumbbell eyes as well. Actually, these aren't dumbbell eyes. These are little just cheapo bead eyes, but I wanted to show you guys. Normally I would put this in already for you guys to save some time, but I wanted to show you how I do it, so I just put it up right here. And then I do a couple X's. So that's like 4 that way, 4 this way, 2, 3, 4, and now I want to cinch it in, so I'm going to go opposite, and then I want to go around 1, 2, opposite, around 1, 2, opposite, around 1, 2, and then a couple crazy X's, and that'll cinch those eyes in pretty good. You can always use some super glue if you feel sketched out about it, and it won't go nowhere. Cool, let's get this fly started. So that's our eyes right there. Awesome, awesome. With this fly we have a weird body, so I kind of want to go up front and I want to cinch this little silicone with some glitter in it. I don't know the exact terminology for it, but it's silicone strips with glitter, guys. You can just look online, you'll find it. And these are really good for making like worms and stuff too. So I want this top of this body, I want to pull it, and then we'll add the pink one on top to give it some. This is just more like for bulking material and for some extra color and to get those ribs and those segments going. That's why I'm not worried about my thread in the front, because I'm going to wrap it over just a little bit, not too much. I want to minimize my wraps, but this is covering the hook, starting that body. Looks pretty good so far, actually. Probably give it one more. Nailed it. So now I'm going to do wide wraps to give it the rib. I don't want a million wraps on this, guys. This is just to hold it and make it look a little buggy. A little buggy body on them. A couple more down here to close it up. And we're good. We could snip that off for a later project. Boom. Now we're going to do the same thing with our pink buddy. Let's go. So now what we want to do is you want to go back, but we want to try to follow our ribs, guys, so it doesn't look like, remember how I was saying, we don't want a million wraps, but I want to follow the ribs closely. That will fall right next to our last ribs. That one's okay, because that one's going to want to fight us. Just don't want to like purple it up too much. Cool, this has a weird end. I'm going to clip it off. Put him up. Wrap that boy in. Ah, he's trying to like float away on me. A couple tight wraps. Snip that little excess off, but not too much, or to pull out. That's fine, I can pull it with my hand. A lot of material here, so I could kind of really wrap her on in. I'm gonna actually go in front of the eyes, like this. Then I'm gonna go around this way. It's kind of looking kind of janky, but I'll fix it. There we go. That's what I wanted, to give him like a head. There we go. That looks good. Get this back. I don't like the order of operations. Let's take some of those off. So we just release it. It'll undo for the most part. And now we can go back. Get that back and out of our way. We really want it. I kind of followed my same way I was doing it before with the white, but that's not what you want to do, because this is a different look. This is a different goal. That was just to buff up the body. This is to actually kind of final presentation, so I don't want to mess that up. It's still a pretty simple fly. A little bit more advanced than the real simple ones I do, but still fun to tie. Heck yeah, boy. Just gotta keep wrapping it. You'd probably be like, Vic, your vise spins, but I like to wrap it. I don't really like spinning my vise, getting all dizzy and weird. You can leave that black abdomen, that white abdomen out, but just close that fool up for the most part. Looking good so far. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The eyes legit flip on us because of all that turning. That's alright. We will probably have to super glue those guys. Honestly, cool. So that's our body. Now we get a little bit of that pink flash. Let's go. Not too much, nothing too crazy. We're gonna do my same eye grab technique here. We're gonna try to find the eye and like grab it. See how I did that? And we're gonna pull it back. We're gonna do a couple cinches. This will be our lateral line and like a tail. Cool. I'm gonna whip finish this a little bit just because I need to start over on my front. So I'm just gonna do 2 to make that knot. Little whip finish action. Boom. Pull that nice and tight. This will be cased, so you'll be fine. Let's give him a little tail. There's his little tail, guys. There's a little extra. You know what I'll do? Maybe I'll actually just case him right now. And what I mean by case him, just give him that wing, like that wing case his body. Just roll that around a little bit. Get all that good casiness up on yonder. And then hit it with the light. Almost like a cicada looking kind of thing, honestly. Reminds me of that from my childhood. It's like a cicada. Nice case. I like how I did that. It looks good. Now his flash is under there. And we have some more flash as well that we have left over, just to go under our final product. So same thing, we're going to grab it up on the eye. Oh, nope. I forgot my whole deal what I was doing here because I had that ill case. Boom, took that off. Now we're going to go back up here, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That'll be kind of surgical on that. Cool, now we're wrapped back in. Get a little flash, put that on deck right there. Get that going. All we gotta do again is 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna fix our little deal right here. I think I want to do 1 right here, 2 right there, just to hold it. That's good. Now flash, come back up for the tail, because that's not what he is. Now we get our little fake little bucktail. We're just going to grab some from the bottom because we don't really need that much. Put my buddy right here. Grab it like a barber. Just cut some off. It's kind of weird to cut, it's so fake. Put that aside. Gather up our little pink Charlie deal. I don't think I need that much. Start off with a little and see how it works. them in nice and tight. I think that looks good. I don't really need as much as I cut off. Pull his little hair back. Tightening wraps up top. I bumped my eyes. These eyes are being kind of finicky. There's a little pink and purple Charlie. I'm gonna fluff him up a little bit though. That's what this is for. Right? Boom. Look at that, dogs. Look at that. That fluffed his tail all out crazy. I love it. My boy doesn't even need a haircut. There you go, my friends. There's a Vicks Flies little crazy pink Charlie. Cheers.